Oh, why do you have 2 phones?
One's for work.
Fuck, I can't get a good clap.
Trying to start it. That was good.
That was hella good.
That's good.
You might have to take over as the hostess.
I've been a super fan my whole life. I know how to clap.
What's cracking, big dogs? Welcome back to the Etown Get Down weekly recap video. We are going to think of a better name, I promise you. If you have any good name suggestions,
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah, let them suggest some names for this cunty podcast of ours, because in the offseason we're going to cover some fantasy football stuff, but other things, of course. So it doesn't have to be fantasy football related. Any suggestions you have, we will probably not really consider, but we would appreciate the comment because engagement, baby.
That means you're listening.
Yep.
Exactly. So it is week 15, is officially playoff week. And right before we dive in, we're going to add a new segment to the show. It's going to be called Overrated, Underrated. This is what I need you to do. I'm not going to move on in this video until you go down and comment something that you want to hear us argue about being overrated or underrated. It does not have to be football related. It doesn't have to be Patrick Mahomes. It could be fucking iced coffee. It could be hand jobs. Put some weird shit down there that you want to hear us argue about. Anything overrated, underrated. New segment. Go comment. That will be part of next week. We're going to move on to the good stuff. The Etown Get Down.
I thought we weren't moving on until I comment.
Oh, true. I'm going to give you 13 seconds.
Should I close that window?
I'm good. I like the cold.
Good.
Keeps me frosty. Keep my nips hard a little bit. I got an iced coffee too. It's like 7 degrees. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think it's really nice out.
Help preserve.
All right. They must have commented by now. Let's move on to the E-Town Get Down weekly recap. Going into this week, we broke it down for you last time. Us three were in the playoff picture. Nicky Snacks, Maxi Animal, myself, first, second, fourth. So you guys are looking at the standings. This is prior to Monday night. So this is week 14 standings. Nick is in first, Max second, Joe third, me fourth. Your boy locked up another win. So I am rolling right now. We locked up a playoff spot. How'd you do?
You know what? I won. And I locked up the number 1 seed. I had to claw my way to beating the worst team ever assembled in fantasy football, who wasn't even starting at defense.
For the second week in a row. You know, that's the problem, is we didn't have good enough punishment. If we had a more strict punishment, he would have started
his defense. And I actually did something I've never done in my life. I guaranteed Adam Thielen 7 points. And holy shit, did I have to sweat that one.
Yep. I like how you consider that a hot take.
Yeah, right.
But you can pretend that's it's a hot take. Are you saying because he's horrible?
No, absolutely not. It was a hot take because he was on the road. He's the focal point of that offense. Seattle was going to key in on him, and that's what they did. So it was a hot take because
7 fucking points.
Yeah.
Has he ever gone under 7 points?
No, he hasn't even gone under 10.
I'm pissed.
Wow, real risky there.
Okay, so
I put my fucking balls on the line. He had 2 points in the fourth quarter. You know, I was sweating.
Speaking of putting your balls on the line, I actually remember in the offseason, I wrote an email. Like one of the emails I would send out each week was like a Stay Woke Saturday, and it's basically picking one sleeper, depending on where they were getting drafted and saying that they're going to do really well, whatever. And Chris Hogan was a pick of mine. He was getting drafted as like wide receiver 41. And I was like, if he doesn't finish inside the top 40 wide receivers by the end of the year, I'll cut my nuts off. I don't think he scored 40 fucking fantasy points on the year yet.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You have to cut your nuts off.
Well, that's only if you save the email. You can't prove it.
I think I know what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go find the email.
Oh, you actually might have it. Are you on the email?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shit. I shouldn't have brought it up. Anyways, Nick got a dub. I got a dub. Max and Joe were playing. They're second and third place. Basically, if they lose, worst case scenario was they were going to be tied with either George or Eric, who were in 5th and 6th place, because one of them would win and they would have the same record. George was down 35 points to Joe going into the week. George was down 80 points.
84.
80.
84. 84.
84 points. I think it was 74.
74. 74? Either, I think he...
It's still really bad.
Okay, and he was down 74 to Max. 74. So the only way Max or Joe misses the playoffs and George gets in, George wins, one of them loses, and George outscores their team by either 74 or 37, whatever. So it can't happen, right? No chance.
There's no shot.
This is like fucking Vince McMahon. No pearls. So, Max, we talked about our matchups. What happened? Who made the playoffs?
George.
How?
Can you elaborate?
But he was down
a little
74 points to you.
Yeah. Last week on this same venue, you said you weren't worried. You were fine. You're gonna get in. Doesn't matter.
I didn't need to be worried. I had a 74-point cushion. I could have lost this week, put up 110 points, and been fine.
What happened?
I put up 89 points.
Why? Who are your
Jared Goff,
disappointment?
the biggest disappointment I've ever had in fantasy football in my entire life. Negative 0.30 points from starting quarterback, first round pick,
Can you tell me,
Jared Goff.
Can you tell me the emotions that you went through, the roller coaster that you've went through starting on, when was the first creep of doubt?
Yeah. When did it hit you?
Yeah.
That this is really happening.
So
The first like stomach drop, you're like, oh shit, I might actually
it
lose.
started at the 1 o'clock games when Georgia's team was just absolutely piling on points. And my team was stagnant. Nothing was happening. Tyreek Hill had like 10 points the whole day. And then all of a sudden at the end,
Tyreek Hill wasn't the problem.
He had, but I'm saying, well, at the time he was. I was looking. I was like, oh my god, I have no points. Tyreek Hill eventually got some points. I was like, okay, I'm feeling good. Then
Shout out KC. Shout out Baltimore over 50. Let's fucking go.
Ryan Tannehill was in my lineup all night before, ready to go. A respectable 23 points, and I benched him right before it for Trubisky. 4.7 points. So the roller coaster, it was nervous at first, and then scared, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm good. And then that Amari Cooper touchdown at the end was just kind of it for me, where I just started pounding IPAs. 90-minute, Dogfish, 90-minute IPAs. I don't really drink ever, so that, there we go.
Was there any, did you cry at any point?
I almost cried. I really wanted to.
No.
I would have broke my phone.
I didn't cry. I really wanted to. I masked all those emotions with alcohol and cigarettes. I don't smoke either, by the way. So
he picked up a lot of new habits within a fucking 4-hour
don't
period.
smoke. I smoked about 12 cigarettes from 11 to 2 a.m. I was up till around 2:30. You can check my Twitter. I was still active.
I saw you kept commenting on, like, every time someone said something about Jared Goff, I'd see you fucking post under it, like, if anyone's up and wants to talk about it. Like, after, like, the third time I saw it, I was like, I feel like he's actually serious. Like, I feel like maybe I should give him a call.
Well, me and
serious.
Nick, truth is, me and Nick we were very concerned about you. You hadn't answered in the group text in a while. It was
I kept turning the game on and
eerie.
off.
It was eerie.
I don't know what I would have done if I was in your position and this shit happened to me. But at the same time, like,
I know what I would have done.
I'm looking. Okay, so we're gonna pull up your matchup, your lineup right here.
I am looking at it now, and I am.
And here's the problem with this.
Zay Jones.
Okay, so the quarterback thing, I said I would have done the same. I probably would have played Goff, and I probably would have played Trubisky. And I would have sat Tannehill. Obviously, that was not a good choice. But yeah, the Zay Jones had no business being in over Ware, over even Lockett. Curtis Samuel, I wouldn't have put him in. But I mean, the only one that actually, I guess, would have made the difference. So you ended up losing by 10 overall to George, right? Points. So you have the same record, down by 10. So he misses out on the playoffs there after being second seed pretty much all year.
Literally all year. Me and you were 1-2.
I went from second to fifth in 1 week.
Why? Wait, what? Like,
Is it this Jones over Ware? Because that's what I'm staring at.
Yeah.
So
Because that's it right there. That's 12 points.
I see it, but that's not. Zay Jones was already in my lineup, which I hate to even admit, but I already had him locked in. I figured with Kelvin Benjamin and Andre Holmes gone, he's going to be the guy getting all the targets. He had 9 targets.
He had 9 targets.
9 targets. He only caught 3 of them.
All right, because Josh Allen's his quarterback.
Yeah, he had 22 points the week before that. I figured maybe he'd ride off of that.
Have you watched Kansas City's offense at all?
You can't be looking for ceiling.
Do you know what the running back?
You got to play for safety, security. Like, all you got to do is make sure Jordan will beat you by 74. Why are you playing for upside? You don't need that shit.
7, yeah, please.
New wine about me segment.
And listen, this goes back to even if you go look at week 13. My team, these 10 points, that's all I really ended up losing by was 10 points. Look at my team last week. I had 99 points total. Jared Goff had 8 points. Tyreek Hill had 5.5.
Whine about it.
I'm whining. I mean, other than that, the rest of my team was okay. Chase Daniel had 11 points because I'm forced to start him. It's Kareem Hunt's fault. It goes all the way back to Kareem Hunt. Totally fucking up my lineup from that week. That was it. I lost 3 in a row from there. Then
Max had the worst collapse in the history of fantasy.
And it fucks me because I was supposed to play this deadbeat team. And my team's been pretty deadbeat since Melvin Gordon left me.
Yeah, and the best part about it was George not being in the fucking playoffs means Todd Gurley's not in the playoffs.
Guess who gets to meet Todd Gurley now?
And we remember what happened last year with Todd Gurley in the playoffs. So let's pull up these matchups and let's look at fucking Iz's and Stain's matchup.
Listen, I probably without Gordon, but I'm going to go on record and say after George just did what he did and Cooper and everybody, I like my chances.
can we look at Georgia's team?
Well, the good thing, yeah, we're looking at it right now. The good part about Georgia's team is that you don't really, Case Keenum has no ceiling.
No.
His quarterbacks don't really have a ceiling. OBJ, is he expected to play?
To be honest, everything I heard from the radio and read on Giants Twitter today,
Doesn't
he
sound
might
good.
sit out another one. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I hope so.
I mean, that would
I need a
obviously
Giants
be-
win, but I don't like Odell. He's a cancer.
That would be
so I
huge.
hope he's out.
Josh Adams against the Rams.
That defense is playing a little bit better.
Yeah, Adams doesn't scare me whatsoever there. Gurley's obviously the big one.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean,
Kittle might get locked in against Seattle.
Kittle, I was looking at because who did Seattle just play?
Minnesota.
Minnesota. They locked down Thielen. I pulled up a stat, or James Coe from the NFL Network put out a great stat today about how Seattle has just dominated against slot receivers, right? And not surprising that they did against Thielen. And I guess the logic behind it is in coverage, you're seeing a lot of the guys, whether it's safeties or linebackers, playing, if they're not on the tight end, they're on the slot or something like that. Maybe it's a nickel cornerback, but they end up seeing a lot of the same guys, so it would make sense that Seattle's really tough. Heller. The camera kind of cut off, so I was in the middle of saying some shit about George Kittle. The Seattle defense is really good across the middle, so...
How about them last night?
The defense?
I mean, just Seattle in general. I thought that team was going to suck dick this year.
Me too, because the fact that they were like trying to fucking, I don't know, like run.
They've had a shitty offensive line the last 3 years.
What did Russell Wilson throw for?
He 72 yards
72
last night,
yards.
and they won.
Dude, there's a lot
By
of
2
players.
touchdowns.
You know what's the craziest fucking part about George getting in is that Gurley had like 7-8 points this week.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. I wrote that down. That's
the fucking crazy part
because he's
about
going to
it.
go off. Mm-hmm. And of course, Odell's probably going to play and shit on my chest when I need a Giants dub. And I'm sorry, I got to root for Saquon. I root for Saquon.
Why? Why can't you root
Because I need a dub.
Why can't you root
I'm fighting for the playoffs.
Why can't you root for Wayne Godman, the God?
I would. I love Wayne Gallman.
Perfect. Let's say
good ball player.
Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard. You have
Not fucking Ingram.
Yeah, like why do you have to root for fucking Barkley specifically, you cunt?
Because I'm at the point where I'm getting really close to being okay with him being drafted too.
Yeah, it's probably I feel like aside from Baker, like everyone is.
Baker would have been the only one.
Yeah. Now that I look at it, I understand the argument, and it's just there's no ceiling to, for the most part, there's no ceiling to a running back, right? The highest ceiling of a running back in terms of carrying your team to a championship is not close to the ceiling of an elite quarterback.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
That's why. So it's like playing on a spectrum. It's like running back spectrum is here in terms of what they can give your team. Quarterbacks is like here and here.
Correct. And
I get that. The thing, I think we've brought this up before, is just like if you miss on a quarterback, though, like a Darnold, right? The Jets are going to waste the next 5 years seeing if he's any good.
And they're going to have to find a new one after that.
Right.
When I'll have the best, I mean, the positional values, like you said, not even close, but I'll have the best damn running back in the game, and it's not even close.
The only thing I worry about is if you're going to have a team like ready to go by the time he's like peaking, you know.
Dude, he's 21 years old.
Still a running back, man.
Of course. And Adrian Peterson's 34.
Adrian Peterson's not human.
Okay.
Neither
is Saquon Barkley.
Barkley's fucking less human than Adrian Peterson is, I think, at this point.
Carries himself like a franchise, like he literally does everything you want.
Oh, yeah. No, I love his mentality and everything.
He's incredible.
Highlight tapes. Favorite one, AP, Oklahoma. Barkley, Penn State. Reggie Bush, USC.
On the spot.
Every time I go to one, and I'm just like, oh, him, and then I'm like, wait. Then I think of like Adrian Peterson, Oklahoma. Holy fuck.
No, I'd go AP. Reggie power like that.
Ooh,
yeah.
Reggie Bush, so flashy.
Yeah,
I like the.
God, that's really hard. Peterson versus fucking Bush in their college highlight tapes.
He still has that one.
Barkley was good, but I don't think Barkley was
not that.
It didn't compare to that.
And the highlight reels of Bush and Peterson.
Oh my God, out of fucking control.
Sorry to get off on that, but by the way, speaking of which, if you've been listening consistently, Nick made a bet that the Giants would. He said they wouldn't win over 2.5 games. What, about 4 weeks ago? Well,
you have to finish with 6 wins on the season, I think, right? You're 5-8 now.
Yep. I need one more win.
Yep.
And then he buys me an Adam Thielen jersey.
You still want a Thielen one after last night? You sure you don't want a Diggs one? Yeah. Sip that fucking wine.
I'll let you know after next week.
Okay. True.
I'm kidding. Of course I want the Thielen jersey. This guy's a god. I'm trying to get his wife to answer me on Twitter. Like, I bet you she thinks I'm hitting on her. I'm not.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not.
Have you said anything like sexual?
No. I said I love your family. You have a precious kid. I love the foundation. You guys are heroes.
Probably doesn't believe you. She's like, what?
Well, if she clicked on my profile, she would believe me.
What is this fucking creep doing?
She might think you're like a serial killer type.
Well, then she goes to the pitch and then she clicks my picture and it's me on top smashing 2 beers.
I was about to say, what is your fucking thing?
But my background picture is Adam Thielen's name.
Yeah.
Are you serious? She's probably like, oh my God, another fucking creep
Another creep.
who's obsessed with my husband.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like,
Adam
wait,
Thielen,
he's not
can you
even.
sign my copy of Catcher in the Rye?
Why would I want him?
What do you think is the weirdest thing anyone's ever asked a celebrity to fucking sign?
Like a sports athlete? Like what?
Anything.
Tits?
I mean, yeah, like
That's not
Celebrity,
weird.
you could probably get real weird.
seen people like ask for their babies to be signed. I feel like that's. I don't know if I saw
That's
that.
like
in
the stupidest
It's like
thing
that's
ever.
pointless.
Unless you're getting that shit
epic.
tattooed on your infant, or you're gonna wash it off in the bath the next day.
What do you think is the youngest person on earth to get a tattoo?
4.
You think? No, someone's definitely given a
mine's
baby one. Like,
Some other country.
dude, there's sick fucking people in the world, bro.
Yeah, you ever hear of like Kentucky?
Is that a different country?
Might as
It
well
should be.
yeah.
Officially?
Should be.
Yeah, dude. I feel like there's probably someone who like came out of the womb and their fucking asshole parents gave them a tattoo.
Go to Kentucky. Let's go to. We should take the pod to Kentucky.
You want to?
Yeah.
Why? What's there? What are we gonna do?
Yeah,
Where are we
Let's
gonna
find
set it
the
up?
youngest kid with a tattoo. I can promise you they're in Kentucky.
I think we could probably find
we
it
have any
quicker
Kentuckianites?
on Twitter.
We definitely.
I'm sorry.
What
Like-
sports teams are in Kentucky besides college? Are there?
No.
Are there cities in Kentucky that I'm not thinking of?
No, it's just a fucking
No, it's
state.
just Kentucky.
There is not. I don't even think there's a capital.
There's no towns. It's just
no capital.
Welcome to Kentucky.
Yeah, there's
nothing
cornfields and fucking college athletes. That's it.
How do we set up? Do we just put the mic on top of a corn, like a fucking corn
Yeah,
stalk?
that's it. That's all you need.
Her.
Sorry,
I
Kentucky.
forget what the fuck we were talking. Oh, we were talking
if
about
you're
your
from
matchup.
Kentucky-
Anyways, I'm feeling good about
Sorry-
you
sorry to
taking
hear about that.
taking that dub home because I don't like his team. I don't like his matchups. I just think
And you don't like him, so
Steen. Sorry, Steen.
I would say right now I would lean towards myself with or I can't say without Gordon because that's.
It's gonna be
But
close.
then again, I haven't had him.
It's gonna be close either way.
It is gonna be close. I tell
Both
you,
of the matchups are gonna be good.
yeah.
Speaking of, we'll move over to my matchup. We literally already fucking filmed this part, but the camera shut off, so we're gonna film it again and pretend like we didn't. We'll make better jokes around this time, right? I think the second time through will be better. Max, I want to see a smile.
I have nothing to joke
I don't want
about.
like this. My channel's gonna get taken down today because
just
you
like
can't kill yourself on YouTube.
slouching over and
Yeah, it's bad posture.
minute by minute.
You know,
You could have
like,
taken tonight off.
life goes on.
Does it?
No, I'm not at all. I'm just
When you
trying to-
lose a 74-point lead in fantasy football, and your two quarterbacks put up under 5 points,
under 5 points combined, 2 quarterbacks.
you should have known. Bad management. Sorry.
I agree.
Continue, Nick.
Okay, so we're looking at my matchup. And basically what it came down to was, I forget what it came down to, honestly, but I like my team. As I was saying, my skill players aren't as strong. He's got the upside with C-Mac and Barkley. My roster is just so... I have
You
so
have
much,
more of a complete roster where
there's no holes in the roster.
your guys
very
are
deep.
more dependable versus his guys kind of need to... He's got some boomer busts.
Yeah, but the thing,
Joku.
it's cool because even if he booms, even if like most of his players boom, I could still catch him with like a strong week.
Dude,
you know?
he's playing 3 fucking Browns. Which, again, they're
Wow,
they're
I didn't even
fine.
realize that.
They're fine. They're, fantasy-wise, Njoku, Landry, and Mayfield, you may, after Saturday, be an 80% favorite. He's playing 3 Browns.
Jeez, I didn't even realize that. I love you for that analysis right there. That's why I pay you the big bucks, baby. The question I asked prior to it, though, was say Melvin Gordon sits, right? A lot of people are going to be asking this question about Justin Jackson. So I have Aaron Jones, Phillip Lindsay, David Johnson. We kind of came to the consensus that if, I'm sold on, I think you have to put Justin Jackson in if Eckler and Gordon are sitting, right? Even if you don't believe he's a good player, like the running back situation
For the Chargers,
in LA,
they
especially
utilize
against
that
Kansas City.
position.
And the way that they have to beat KC is to keep that offense off the field. So they're going to be running the ball, killing that clock.
And it's not even like who do they have else besides just they have some guy named fucking Newsom.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, no, he's going to get touched. Dude, I don't give a fuck
perfect,
about
yeah.
that guy. Like, please.
Yeah, so I feel like Justin Jackson is a must. KC fucking donates points to Bill Gates out here, just donating shit to the running back position. So there's no way I can't have him in my lineup. Just out of fucking spite, I'm going to sit David Johnson because he's pissed me off so much this year.
Do it. Even if Gordon plays, sit him. Play Jackson.
Even if Gordon
Be
plays.
a man. Be a man of conviction.
I'm going to put, I feel good about the matchup. We'll put it that way.
I do too.
I like Julio Jones getting shadowed by Patrick Peterson. I like the fact that the Falcons,
Suck dick.
I was going to put it more nicely and say they are not having they're not hitting their potential this year.
Not hitting their potential.
Show some respect.
What's their potential? What were they last year?
Losing in the Super Bowl.
2 years ago, didn't they blow a 28-3 lead?
I said losing the Super Bowl.
I live bet the Patriots like 4 times when they were down by 25 points.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear to God.
How much? If you did that, you would have made
bet-
$5,000 that
I
night.
made 4,500.
Prove it.
Wow.
Well, I can't now. I lost it all.
I made like $16 that night on dollar bets.
You fucking would.
You were there.
No, I was serious.
Amanda's?
No, I was.
Yeah.
I was legit.
Oh, dude, how was Amanda's party this weekend?
I didn't go.
You didn't go?
You were literally saying, "Are we
What
going?"
the fuck?
Yeah, I had ride complications and I just never went.
You had ride comp. Do you ever hear Uber?
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing. I didn't want to Uber there, and then I was going to leave in 2 hours, so I was going to Uber there, and by the time I get there, I was going to have like an hour and a
Well, you
half.
could slam 17 beers in an hour.
So I just...
You fucking
didn't
suck,
go.
bro.
You had a really bad weekend.
Yeah,
You didn't go to a what looked like a really fun party.
Yeah.
You lost in
Did you
epic
not going on
proportion.
Saturday actually have to do with your fantasy matchup? Be honest.
No, that was the day before. I mean,
I don't believe him.
I don't either.
probably still upset about Derrick Henry having 47 points on my bench.
Honestly, that's not like we
It's
can
not.
joke
Who are you
about
gonna
that,
play
but
him
no
over?
one's gonna play fucking.
I know.
Derrick
I never
Henry.
planned on starting him, but it still hurts to see
If
it.
you lost to Derrick Henry, that blows. To be honest with you, but whoever started him is a fucking asshole.
Yeah, they are. If you started him, please comment because I would love to know if you're a douchebag or not.
Yeah,
So
I want to know.
please-
I want to know who I need to block on my channel.
Yeah.
Because if you started Derrick Henry, you're a god.
listen,
and
if
you're gonna-
anyone
you're
out
gonna take
there-
next spot on this,
Had Jared Goff cost them their fantasy playoffs, and you want to talk?
do we want to start a forum for this?
Yeah, I will be happy to talk, answer questions. Animal_BDGE. You can find me on
It's on
Twitter.
the thing.
The Goff
And
hotline.
I will.
The Goff line.
The
Yes.
Goff line.
I
Suicide
will-
Goff line.
I will talk. We can talk about it.
I
We
like to
need
talk
each
to
other.
anybody too. Please let me know. Any Adam Thielen loyalists out there, please hit me up. It's only for Adam Thielen, nothing else.
I'm not alone. I know.
Or if
I
you
know
wanna
there's
talk
some
about
of you out
snacks.
there.
You guys are out of control. All right, so those are the
We got to
matchups.
promote our Twitter. We only have like 50 followers.
We
I'm so
we have
depressed.
Snacks versus Steen. We got myself versus Joe. Me and Iz are both feeling pretty good right now, but I think we're both in for a fucking slugfest.
It's gonna definitely
some
be a
haymakers back and
slugfest.
forth.
Yeah.
I'm excited though.
I'm actually looking for. You know what? I already told George he won. I did the old reverse jinx. I've been doing that for years.
This guy is such a piece. You know what? I'm gonna whine about this. So he fucking anytime he's playing someone, right? In fantasy football, I feel like you do this in like real life too. You probably say this shit to like your girlfriend, like thanks for, I don't know what situation it would be in, but if he's like playing Max or whatever, 4 days before this fucking game kicks off, he'll just go into our group chat and he'll just be like, Max, man, it was such a good run that I had. Like I've been preparing for months, but it sucks that you are guaranteed to beat me or whatever. And he fucking thinks that reverse jinxing it, right? The RJ is going to fucking lock him up a win. It frustrates me so fucking much when you do this.
But it might work. I
does
did it pretty
sometimes.
much all season because it's my mentor. So I was doing it throughout the season.
Are you arguing right
And-
now that your season was successful?
and
Are we
I
going to
s-
have this argument?
I did not do it the past 3 weeks.
Why did you stop?
Kareem Hunt got in my head.
You know, Nick. You know,
I just stopped
it's a fair
my
critique.
ways.
Fantasy football. We should talk shit. We should be rude to each other. However, I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little stitious. So if
I can't wait to put you in the fucking dirt.
if I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna start barking and talking shit, we live in the era of screenshots, and I don't like being embarrassed. I have red hair, okay? I don't like being more embarrassed than I already am. I congratulate my opponents because I don't have any confidence. 2 years ago, I won the shit. Well, it was 3 years ago. The year after, I was in the shit. Last year, I was in the playoffs. This year, I'm the number one seed. Something's got to be working right, don't you think?
It's true.
No,
No? You're gonna keep looking at me with those fucking googly eyes?
I'm fucking pissed right now.
What are you pissed about?
It's playoff time now.
Oh my
Games are
God.
over.
Why don't
Games-
you wait until we play? If we play, we're
If
not
we
playing.
play.
You're playing.
We're
Steam.
both.
You're playing
actually, we're
Steam.
gonna play because we're
Well,
both gonna
one way or
fucking
another,
lose
yeah,
our first
we're-
round,
yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Dude, if it's Joe and Steen in
It's
the
gonna suck.
championship,
It's gonna
I don't even
suck.
want to talk about it if it happens.
Yeah,
we're
no.
not covering fantasy football if that happens.
No
after
way.
this week.
We'll do, guys. We really need you to put stuff for us to argue
because
about.
If neither
'cause
of these guys make it, we need to think of a completely.
We're gonna watch.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch a shitload of.
I will
Avalanche
say
or
though,
something.
for the brand and for this podcast, we need to win.
We do.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
We can have a whole week build up.
I know. This
Fuck
would be
it.
really good. We'll do like a bunch of skits throughout the week.
The whole week,
I'm gonna show up to your house and take a shit on your door.
dude. I will take out my gun and I'm coming to your house.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
I'll just sit up.
Just like
I'll
no, you
just
should
sit
do
out
like
my
a
window.
drive-by past
Yeah.
my house, like shoot
Yeah.
through my windows.
That's
I
what
would
I'm gonna
allow
do.
it. I wouldn't call the cops on you, bro. I promise.
Absolutely not. We
would never.
We live in a town where you could do that and they won't call the cops.
They'll call the
Yes.
cops, but you'll get away with it.
You get away with it.
But yeah, I was making.
Show
a
'em
video.
PBA card, you're good.
Okay, it's cool.
No, stop. I love our cops are great in this town.
Disagree.
Edit that.
Sorry, I just saw a pop up for something with Melvin Gordon. It doesn't matter. Whatever.
No, say it.
No, it was
Dude, say it.
more signs that Gordon. It was a video saying that he's not near 100%.
Oh, I saw that. He was like
More-
jogging pregame.
More signs that Gordon is in doubt for Thursday Night Football.
I don't see how he's gonna play.
Behind Gordon, Eckler, and Jackson, next name to know is undrafted free agent rookie Detrez Newsome, preseason standout who ran 4.51, 5'10", 208 out of Western Carolina. I'm starting Justin Jackson everywhere.
Why don't you think Gordon's going to play? This is a must-win game for first place, and he is a very good running back. I think he's tough as nails.
They need him for the playoffs. They have no chance in the playoffs without him. They're still gonna make it to the playoffs, whether
It's not a
Do
given.
you realize they could legitimately?
Max, listen to the statement you just said. They're gonna make it. It's a lock to make it to the playoffs.
Coming from me, it's
We've been here before.
You stupid
Every
son
Chargers
of a bitch.
fan just cringed when you said that.
You stupid son
You just
of a
fucking
bitch.
mushed
I just
potatoes
mushed the
them.
entire. Well, fuck the Chargers. I don't care.
Oh yeah, that's a division rival. No,
Yeah,
but dude, they're
screw the
playing for.
Chargers.
They could legitimately get if they win this game. They could be the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah.
They need to. Well, Chiefs need to lose again too. They play the Raiders in Week 17.
Why?
I think they need to lose out. The Chiefs.
The Chargers are 10-3.
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs are 11-2. They'd have the same record, and the Chargers would have a better.
Yeah, the Chiefs already beat them in the first week.
Okay, so then that means they have the division, and they would be the number 1 seed.
If they have the same record right now,
After Thursday, if the Chargers win,
they'll have the same record, 1-1. How do they break that?
they
down?
go division.
Division wins.
So whoever has a better division record,
Okay,
which
well-
they might be the same, and then it goes to strength of schedule. So either way, the Chargers win.
Does it go to strength of schedule?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, or a conference record, one or the other.
How do you figure either way Chargers win?
If the Chargers win, they have the same record.
saying if they beat the Chiefs.
If they beat the Chiefs,
So they don't win. Oh yeah. If they win on Thursday,
if they win
Yeah.
on Thursday, that's
it'll-
what I'm saying.
they'll be tied.
Right,
Yeah.
with a beeline to the
welcome
number
to
1
the
seed.
conversation, Nick.
They need a fucking welcome. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What he was saying.
They lost to Denver, so they would lose a tiebreaker.
Kansas City would have 1 division loss too. Then
Yeah, but the Chiefs would have. The Chargers would have 2 because they already lost.
They
to the
lost
Chiefs
to Kansas
once.
City week 1. Was it week 1?
right.
Welcome to Big Dog Country.
I'm
you
gonna
fucking
end my
assholes.
conversation, but I'm not. Max, am I wrong?
I get what you're saying. You're just
might be
saying
wrong,
that like
yeah.
Melvin Gordon should suit up because
It's a must-win game. I'd rather a division crown over a wild card. I'll take my chances, whatever it is.
I think the problem is that he might like if he does suit up, he might actually be at like 50% or like 60%.
Yeah.
No, he legit might only get 15
He might
snaps.
get, he might
Yeah.
get 10.
But I'm going to take my chances of him getting more points in 15 snaps than Kenny Golladay in a full game. I think that he could be saved towards the goal line, the 5-yard line, something like that, and that's where he's going to get one of his 15 snaps.
Yeah.
And he's a touchdown machine.
Well,
Like,
we'll see. We'll see. We'll have
in the
more.
game.
We'll have.
Yep.
We actually probably won't know fucking anything until like Thursday night, which sucks.
That's a great matchup for the first week of the playoffs. There are so many guys going.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. Yeah,
And if you're in the playoffs, you have most of those guys. Mahomes, Kelsey.
like every skill
Gordon.
player in that game will be on someone's playoff.
Exactly.
teams
Yep.
in fantasy. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Oh, thank God for that. I'm actually not even going to be watching the game.
What? What are you doing?
My aunt got me tickets to Springsteen on Broadway.
Nice.
I'm almost kind of glad I'm not going to be watching the game
I wish I had an excuse
because
not
I'm
to
going to
watch
be
it.
sick to my stomach.
I guess I'm going to watch it. I don't know. I guess I have.
Are you? If I were you, I like would stop watching.
Yeah,
football.
why would you
Oh, the
continue
Broncos?
to watch football?
They're still. Are they even fighting for their playoff?
Well, that's
lives
what that made the weekend even worse. The Broncos suck and just lose to the 49ers. So,
If the Broncos won out, they would have been in.
well,
Well, a good shot.
Are
yeah.
you in any playoffs for your fantasy teams?
no.
Jesus. So you don't have a real team playing for playoffs. You don't have a fantasy team playing for playoffs. I'd be done with football. If
I have
were you.
nothing to look forward to in my future life.
Oh my
That's
god,
it.
I know what you could do.
Max, what's your Venmo name? Someone Venmo him, please. Like there's nothing positive coming out of this right now for Max.
Wait, I don't get any money for first seed, right?
No, it's only points.
We took that away this year?
Yes.
We took the
Naturally.
first seed. I get $100 for most motherfucking points.
That's bullshit.
Disagree. That means I had the best team.
I wasn't there at the meeting. I couldn't vote on it.
He's going to
You
use
literally
it to
were
buy
FaceTiming us and voted
cases
on it.
of wine, though. So
was in
It's
Belmont.
literally on video on my channel.
I was in Belmar. I don't remember. I was getting drunk.
What? No, you were getting kicked off a fucking airplane.
Oh, fuck. That's right.
Yeah. Don't fucking pull the Belmar bullshit.
I
Where were
missed-
you going? Yeah. I forget.
I was at a work conference
Don't act like you have a job.
in Tennessee. My flight home got delayed, and I was annoyed because I would have been home in time to make our meeting and then go out for the punishment. And so when it got canceled, I wanted answers, and I started cursing and being rude to the people in the front desk. Next thing I know, somebody comes up to me, security, and says, "Are you Nicholas's door?" I said, "Yeah. What's up?" He goes, "You're not allowed on any of these flights." I was like, "What? I gotta get
absurd.
home."
That's ridiculous.
So I made up some story like my dad's retirement party. I should have said my dad's dead. I should have, but I didn't. I didn't know what to say. I was flabbergasted, and I got back to the hotel because I had to stay over. Start crying, and then my luck, my flight home the next day gets canceled. So
that's where my
I was stuck in Tennessee for 2 extra days.
my team picture came from that night, right? That was when you FaceTimed us.
Yeah. Your team picture of him. Yeah. Izorden.
Izorden.
Wherever the
So
fuck it was.
clearly, I have a temper tantrum, as you could tell from my getting revoked from my Make-A-Wish.
Nick and Kareem Hunt are going to be taking anger management classes together.
I don't beat women.
He's going to anger management. There's no beating women classes. That's called fucking jail. He's going to anger management class.
Well, that's stupid. He should be in jail for what he did.
I have nothing to say.
Anyway.
I have nothing to say either. I don't want to talk about anything.
Yeah, Max, your energy is really ruining this.
Well, I mean, what do you expect?
I wouldn't have showed up if I were you.
I don't blame you.
You're lucky that there's not blood splattered all over that fucking whiteboard.
You should have just let us come over your house and did the show by ourselves because
I don't have a gun.
We're in the playoffs. We have something to preview.
Both of our teams are fucking fighting for playoff spots too in real life.
I'm fighting for my
that's
life.
true.
All right.
Well, wait.
Every
You're
day.
not.
I'm gonna.
Can I
have like a top 5 pick. It's gonna be incredible.
I
And
know.
I have no second round pick next year.
Oh my god, you fucking.
Oh,
suck.
we didn't even touch base on that. That makes this even worse.
Because he gave up a second round pick next year for Kareem Hunt
To win a
Giving up
championship.
A fucking second round pick in a redraft league is
Huge.
whoo boy. Yeah, you have a tough road ahead of you. You have any keepers this year?
Yeah, Trubisky, who I don't even know if I want to keep anymore.
You keep him, you're a pussy. If he keeps him after what he
In
did
a
to him,
two-quarterback
you're a pussy.
league, I
You're a
kinda
pussy.
need
Have
to.
to, yeah.
No
I mean,
way.
at least you have some value. to keep there.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
After what he just did to you, if you do that, you have the worst fantasy karma ever.
You don't play with emotion.
I do.
You play with big facts.
No.
It's one
Emmanuel
game.
Sanders is staying on my bench because he brought me to where I am.
No.
He helped
because you
bring
have no
me.
one else to pick up.
I will never
Correct.
draft
I
Jared
picked up
Goff.
all the
Correct.
good
Never
players.
have Jared Goff on any of my teams as long as I live. Fuck Jared Goff. Never.
Max is so sad.
Whine about it.
This wine sucks too. Not even good
It's
wine.
really not that bad.
Not a lot
Not
of good going
No
on right now.
BDG wines. Crap is gnarly shit. I don't even know what it's called. What is this?
You know, you're lucky I even got that.
Gnarly Head. That's a shitty name.
I thought that was whiskey when I saw the bottle at first.
Yeah.
Because of the weird name and the weird design. I was like, wow, we're going down fucking bad. We're about to have a bad night.
You know what I need? I need a hug from a big lady. Like just like
From a big lady.
We got any big ladies that got to eat out there?
Big ladies out. You know, like when just like a big woman, just
Big girls, yeah.
just
Nice
hugs
and comfortable.
you.
Yeah.
You just like rest your head on her like big old bosoms and
Shit,
just
I could use one of those.
right. That's what I need
couldn't?
right now.
Right? Damn.
So bad. Any
I think-
big ladies out there just want to come hug me for a little bit?
Yeah.
We need to have a segment where we just hug a big lady. That's
Yo.
it.
We could get George.
Get him away.
Show a picture of George.
Any pictures of George in drag? Anything?
Of course I do.
Georgie Morgie. I love him.
just-
I love him. By the way,
Make one.
when George beats me, I'm rooting for him. I'm
What?
rooting for him.
Really,
Why?
I feel like I'm gonna
Why?
root for the podcast.
How
because
could I not? Okay.
How you
want-
going for Steen?
I want the belt here.
Listen.
First he
like
roots for the
once a
fucking
week,
he roots for
maybe,
defense when I take the over in the game. This guy's a fucking fraud. He's a
He's
snake.
a bad friend.
He's a snake.
That is not true. I'm here for content.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear the theory behind why you're rooting for Steen.
Right. So obviously Steen's been we love busting Steen's chops. Trust Steen gives it back. He's a great sport. He really
Fuck
is.
Steen.
But after what he did to Max, who's sitting to my right, I think first of all, it's hysterical. Second of all, if he
it's
beats me,
hilarious.
I have the utmost respect for it. And truthfully, I mean, I would love to see you win, but you're the commissioner. Who wants to see the commissioner win?
Wait, so he can't keep Mr. Trubisky because of what he did to him. He basically beat him in the playoffs, and you're gonna have utmost respect for fucking Steen for
If
beating
he
you in the
beats
playoffs.
you, you're gonna respect.
No, it's not if, when, but yes.
No.
There he goes. There he goes with the fucking RJs, the reverse jinxes.
Yep.
He already congratulated George in our group chat like fucking.
It was
2
a really
days.
nice message. You should put it in there. You should,
I will
you should
fucking
you
put
should-
it in
you
there,
should
and
show it
now
to him.
I'm gonna put your phone number so people text you hate.
No,
mail.
you should. I would love that.
Let me know your address, your real life address. I want people to send you fucking C4.
I still live with my parents, so it's like, please
Yeah.
don't.
Shit.
Putting other people at risk.
Send it to me, and I'll put it on
Ooh.
his.
I like that.
I'll just put it on him. I'll just stick it to him when he leaves
You know what?
here next week.
You know what? Bet. If the Giants don't win one more game, you could attach C4 to me.
Love that. Fucking love it. There's nothing to lose here.
I'm doubling down on this bet.
Let's go.
But
attach it or
if the Giants do win,
What? How many games they got left? 3?
Three.
Who are they playing?
Tennessee, Indy, Dallas,
What was the other bet? What's the bet?
I need it a home and away. Adam Thielen jersey.
I feel like the stakes need to be raised on the bet a little bit because you only need one more win now. So it's not like it's only a 1-win bet now. If you're gonna change the outcome,
I have to tweet Adam Thielen that I want to suck your dick if the Giants don't win one more game. He's going to block me, and then his wife is not going to talk to me. I'm trying to get him on the pod. Cancer for snacks, by the way. Hashtag. I saw no hashtag, so
Yeah.
please.
I saw no cancer for snacks hashtags whatsoever.
None.
Like, do you want us to keep doing this? Do
you want him to get cancer?
Do you want Nick to keep this channel up? Please.
Do you want Adam Thielen on the pod? Actually, that's probably why, because no one wants to fucking see Adam Thielen on the pod.
Yeah.
If this was cancer for snacks because we were getting fucking Trent Richardson on here, I guarantee it'd be a global fucking hashtag.
Plus,
Hold on. Shout out. Listen, do me a favor. please comment how much you love Adam Thielen.
We're not going to get any comments. We're going to be the worst YouTube algorithm fucking video of all time.
It's not an Adam Thielen podcast as much as you want it to be.
Look at his fucking
If you
face.
want, like when we're done, we'll save this one and then you can just record your own thing.
Your
We'll
face
give you-
just looked like fucking Johnny Drama when Vinny Chase had to tell me what he didn't want him in his movie anymore. You were like, really, bro? Like that.
Or when Eddie Burns went over and said, just show me your embarrassed face. What am I going to be embarrassed about? We saw you whacking it.
Yeah, exactly. That was your face when I just told you that no one fucking likes Adam Thielen.
Oh, man. Well, I love him. And I'm actually going to me and Nick went to brunch for our friend's birthday on Sunday. And I finally said something that, like, it's been on my chest for a few weeks. I need Adam Thielen to get back to, like, mid-season form.
Yeah, you do.
This is not good.
Yeah, he kind of died down,
He
huh?
died.
The whole offense. This Diggs ain't doing shit
Well,
for me.
They just fired DiFilippo, which I hope
Vikings
kind of...
are ass.
I hope it rejuvenates
So
him a little
Vikings
bit.
are-
This is so sick in the fucking head. I need the Vikings to lose 2 out of 3 games.
Who do they play?
For the Giants.
played
For the Giants to have a chance,
They play
yeah.
the Dolphins at home, so they're not going to lose that game.
I don't know.
The Vikings might lose out.
look
They're
really
bad.
bad.
Their offense is bad. They can't move the ball.
They play Miami, Detroit, and Chicago, who's probably going to be sitting guys the last week.
Detroit's offense is so bad, but their
Bro, if
defense
the Chiefs win,
is
they
like
lock
kinda
up.
tough.
I'm fucked if the Chiefs win. This
Yeah,
week.
they might. They won't sit week.
Reed
15.
sits-
They won't sit week 16.
But they might sit him like a half. They might just
Andy
play him
Reid
half
is a
and
pussy.
half.
He's always done
He's
that.
a sitter, bro. I'm nervous about that. Vikings are 7-point favorites, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
Jesus Christ.
So,
I'm depressed.
welcome back. We actually had to take a break because Max started crying on air, and we try to keep this as a family-friendly, happy podcast.
Yeah, dude, he ran into the bathroom. We got fucking nervous.
We didn't know what was going to happen. So Max is okay now, though. We actually just saw him smile for the first time in the last 48 hours. He's feeling good. He's ready to go. So we're going to dive into a new segment today that we've officially named Manduel.
Manduel.
Manduel. So not FanDuel, but Manduel. This is when we're going to take two relevant people, icons, players, coaches, maybe someone, a fan that was a crazy fucking fan over the weekend that got a highlight in SportsCenter, some kind of viral social media icon. We're going to take 2 players and we're going to throw them in the fucking octagon together.
Yep.
This is going to be a duel.
Steel cage.
We're going to talk about who would win the duel between the two. We're going to talk about odds in terms of Vegas betting. We're hoping one day to be big enough to where, maybe FanDuel will put this on their fucking slates.
They might.
Manduel will put it on FanDuel.
FanDuel puts everything on there.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I like where this is going so far. Manduel, we're gonna take 2 players. We're gonna give you the odds. We're gonna give you the breakdown of the matchup. We're gonna tell you who we think would win. Do we have any rules for Manduel? Like we're just throwing them in the octagon 3?
Yeah, I guess we'll just make it like a standard UFC, like MMA fight rules.
Okay.
Just throw them in an octagon, some gloves, some sexy
You let them
shorts.
beat the piss out of each other.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I'm down with the calls, baby.
Fair enough.
Let's do it. First matchup. Max, hit him with your boys.
So I was thinking we'll have like an analyst showdown here with Anthony Booger McFarland.
Goat.
I don't know. We're going to have him fight in the Manduel, in the cage. Jason Witten. £265.
How much did Booger weigh?
300 pounds. I don't know if that's accurate.
6 foot 300. I
That's
think he's not that
insane,
thick. He ain't
right?
that thick. He ain't thick with 2 C's.
I
Yeah,
think
no
that
way.
might be his playing weight.
Yeah.
That very well could be.
But
Either way, he's down on the reach a lot.
Okay.
So let's discuss the odds.
What are the odds?
Listen, Jason Witten's in good shape.
yeah, he's retired 1 year. So, I mean, he's still
Witten's in good shape. Booger is
not.
he's probably got the power though.
I look at Booger like a Derek Lewis type, just a one swing kind of hit you
Yeah.
guy versus.
You gotta factor that into the odds though. Nick, what's your say on this? I know you're a big Jason Witten guy. You're a big fan of his. So
Can you do
Okay,
this though in a
that's-
Booger style analysis? I want to hear your
we want to
take
get you cruising across
in
the
a
fucking,
Booger style analysis. So make
First
it
of
in
all,
depth.
I'm not gonna do it for the simple fact is I don't want to disrespect Booger. Okay, Booger is one of a kind. Nick is wrong. I hate Jason Witten. Okay, I'm a Giants fan. I don't think
They're here for unbiased fucking analysis, not your bullshit Giant analysis.
Well, it's unbiased.
Big
'cause-
facts.
Big fact, huh? Shut the fuck up.
Big fact.
Anyway, if I'm throwing odds around, I think Booger minus 240.
That's absurd.
That's absurd. He's
Witten's
on the
minus
plus side,
900 in this fight.
100%.
It's not even
Yeah.
close. Witten's
I was
minus
going to say
900.
minus 600 Witten.
Yeah.
And
It's not
maybe
even going to be close.
plus
Tell me again what
1,000
position
for
Booger played.
Do we even know? Do we have the facts
defensive
behind
tackle.
That man's in the trenches. He goes to war every play. Witten's a little bitch. All he does is chip block and then go on a little dig route.
Booger's been accustomed to just sitting in that chair, though. You know,
The Boogermobile? Don't call it a chair.
Booger's a man. Booger's 40.
Yeah.
Booger's 40.
If you think for a second Jason Witten should be favored over Booger McFarland,
If you type in
he has
his name,
6 inches on him.
it doesn't matter about height, Max.
This is a huge
Oh, the reach
factor in
is
a
big.
fight.
How big was Rocky?
He's a fictional character.
How big was the Russian?
In the movie, I think Rocky was 6 feet tall. But
And
anyone
how-
see the new Creed, by the way? Anyone see that?
No,
No?
not yet. I
The
saw
first one was phenomenal.
First one was
I
great.
love the first
Yeah.
one. I
I'm a
haven't seen
fan
the
of
new
all
one
those except for Rocky 5,
yet. Yeah, agreed.
which is pretty much unanimous.
Yeah, that's essentially, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a known fact. Rocky
Anyways,
5 never even happened.
if anyone's looking for another source of entertainment, like I'd be sick of my bullshit by now, go on Google and type in Booger McFarland. Some of these pictures are priceless.
He's a guy.
His odds just went so far down after seeing these pictures.
Okay, all right. So,
Realistically, okay, Witten, Booger, get in the fucking ring. I'm going to say Witten is minus 350.
Jesus Christ, I disagree.
I'll take Witten in a second round knockout.
Holy shit.
What are you taking? You taking Booger in a knockout?
In the first 7 seconds.
It's about all the stamina. he would
Speaking of
have.
Rocky, what I'm hoping, loser is done with broadcasting forever, right?
Oh yeah, that was the. I forgot
Right,
to mention
yeah.
that.
Who cares about their
loser
job
goes
more?
home.
Booger or Witten?
So I'm praying.
Well, I care more about Booger's job. I love
So do
Booger.
I. Booger's that good.
But I'm unbiased, and I don't think Booger would have a chance.
You're an
Sorry.
idiot. Okay,
I would
you're
love
an
to
idiot.
see
I'm
in
hoping
the comments what the people say.
I'm hoping it's like Rocky, you know, at the end of Rocky 2, I think, when Rocky and Apollo Creed get in the ring together.
It's Rocky
Right.
2.
At the very, very end of it, they both fucking nail each other at the exact same time. I'm hoping that happens. Both of them pass away, join our cemetery of dead people.
Nah,
and
see,
neither of them
You just
ever
want
have-
both of them to never broadcast again.
Correct.
That's
No.
where
See,
where you're
this
going
is-
with this.
No,
Yeah.
no. Monday Night Football hasn't had anything this good since Madden and Michaels.
I agree. I said it last night. That
Booger
game
is that
would have
good.
been unwatchable if it wasn't for Booger's analysis last
He
night.
literally said Kelvin Benjamin is a Popeye's biscuit away from being a tight end. I don't think I've ever laughed so hard in my life.
That's
Okay.
a good
Witten
line.
just moved up to minus 240. Oh my god, dude! Some of the fucking I'm putting these on the screen.
Please, dude.
This
There's
is
no way Booger loses to Jason Witten. Jason Witten never won a thing in his life.
I'm saying.
And he's friends with Tony Romo, the biggest choke artist of all time. You have to factor all these things in.
I don't care about anything. Whatever.
Your life sucks. Your life sucks.
I'm reading "Don't Kill Myself" books, all right?
I'm reading
Don't worry about the
Don't
book.
Kill
It's not for me.
Myself books.
Oh, Maxi Poo.
All right, so we're in agreement. Booger in the first round.
Agreement? No.
Yeah, we both
I'm
just
pretty
said
sure
Witten
I-
wins that fight.
I just said
undoubtedly.
second round.
I thought I
knockout,
had you at my argument.
which was being nice.
No, I said
because
Witten's odds went down from 350 to fucking 250.
I don't think Booger makes it to the second round.
You're so dumb.
His cardio.
Fucking collapses in the middle of the octagon.
Is out of
walking to
control.
fucking touch gloves.
Why do you think they put him on the chair? Because he's not physically able to stand
Yeah.
up for an entire game.
He's on a crane. Think
What
about
a
it.
fucking
It's a crane.
He won 2 Super Bowls.
That was fucking 40 years ago.
Jason Witten only won 2 playoff games.
Oh my god! Here we go. Look at the bottom picture. I just sent
It's a steel cage match.
on the bottom. That's so good. Oh man. Okay.
How does this guy not minus 600 say we're on agreement? Booger wins.
No.
Absolutely not.
Fake news. We 2-1, and in terms of UFC fighting, 2-1 majority wins the fight. Therefore, Jason Witten wins the fight. Witten first Manduel victory.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck, bro.
God, fucking hell.
Second matchup on
such
the
bullshit.
card: Adam Thielen, already an L, versus Uncle Bill Belichek. Pull up the bio, the stats. Adam Thielen, 6 feet 2 inches tall,
6'2", 240?
200 pounds.
200 pounds. Soft. I'll kick his ass.
Thought he was going to be heavier than that.
No, he's a beast.
It's on
That's
Wikipedia,
perfect weight.
Matt.
That's
You know
all
that's-
muscle.
that's fucking
Wikipedia
facts.
does not lie.
That's
so.
all muscle.
All right, so we have 6'2", 200 for Adam Thielen. We're going to look up, Uncle Bill's 5'11". Bill Belichick might be like the same size. Probably more muscle, too.
Okay, and give me an age.
It's anonymous. They don't have the age.
Oh, okay.
They're probably a year or two apart.
Oh, okay.
I think they went to high school together.
Did they? Did
Yeah.
they go to high school?
Bill Belichick used to bully the fuck
Bill
out of
Belichick, I got 202.
202? So they're almost the same.
About the same.
This is an easy one, then.
Yeah. Let's hear his first.
Do you really need
What would you
my
put the
answer-
odds at? What would you put the odds at?
Listen, this is the most preposterous fucking thing I've ever heard in my life that you guys are even considering.
Listen, you have to
Taking
take
Uncle Bill.
experience into this for sure.
You know how much?
Okay, and why did you take experience in with Booger? He's 3 years older.
But he played more. He did more athletic.
He won 2
things.
Super Bowls.
That doesn't mean you played more. Witten played more games than Booger did. I mean, you know how many pounds of that 200 pounds Bill Belichick's his fucking brain?
Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen's one of those dudes. He probably only kicks. He'll probably throw 3 jabs the entire fight.
I don't see Adam Thielen like actually throwing a solid punch.
I'm gonna give you guys something that you're probably gonna be a little.
He'll probably throw.
I'm gonna
probably throw a slap.
I'm gonna give you something you guys are gonna be a little bit surprised about.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, this should be good.
Uncle Bill is minimum minus 350.
Wow,
Guys,
I'm surprised.
I know you would be.
Why do you say that?
Because Adam's just not that guy. Okay.
Here we go.
He's not a fighter.
I think Bill beats his ass without even touching him. Just looks at him really hard.
Well,
superpower.
I tell you what. Belichick will have some game plan for him.
Yeah,
he just looks at him and goes, well, "We're on to the next fight," and that's it.
Adam Thielen could run some good routes around him. It's going to be a tactical. It's going to be a mind game. It's not going to be a
Bill's
brawl.
not going to have a game plan set and ready for him.
But I think Adam Thielen's really smart too. He runs some great routes, precise routes.
I think Bill Belichick wins by disqualification. Like, he's smart. He's going to come in there with like some fucking
I like that.
Vaseline or lube. You know, put it behind Thielen. He'll be like, "You see it in his back pocket? He's going to make the ref fucking check that."
I like that.
Done.
Yeah.
See, that's where
the brain.
That's where Bill Belichick comes
the brain power.
202, but like
absolutely
85
He's
pounds
thick.
of brain.
He's thick. He's bigger.
And that's why I gave him the favorite nod.
Okay.
I like that.
So that's a unanimous one, huh?
I didn't say Bill would win.
What are you going to bet on though?
I'm going to
take Thielen. I think the value's too good.
See,
he's younger. He's 50 years younger.
I think that
Bill
fair.
minus 3.
Bill minus 350.
I think the value is in Thielen too, because I think he lands one kick, one roundhouse. He's athletic. He's nimble. He can make those things.
He can move.
I've seen him do that stuff.
I watch him.
So I do believe the value is there.
It's there.
I'm going to bet on Thielen.
So am I.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to lay two. I'm going to lay 2 dimes.
Where are you going, Mac?
I mean, I like Bill to win it, but
what are you going to bet on?
The odds. I'm going to bet on Thielen for the odds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because of the odds purposes, that's all.
It's not an
We're value guys. We're value.
Yeah,
It's value first here.
I love good value.
Yeah. We're always in it to win it. You scare money don't make no fucking money, which is why we're gonna move over to 3. And you know what? The original matchup, we're gonna have a three-way fucking brawl.
Oh yeah, you throwing someone else in there?
The third matchup and the final championship card.
Oh, we're having a triple threat?
We're having a triple threat. Ray Rice, Kareem Hunt, Joe Mixon's got to be in there.
Oh.
That fucking haymaker he threw on video was unbelievable.
His career has yet to be ruined. That's why I went, why we decided Kareem Ray.
Figured
we
could
throw
do,
how about this? Winner gets Joe.
Oh.
Winner gets Joe?
Number one
Joe has a first round bye because he still plays.
True. Ooh, I like that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
That's some Vince McMahon shit.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, Jesus. You're a fucking...
Know what I'm doing.
If only you played Derrick Henry.
Ray Rice, standing at a whopping 5'8", 206 pounds. Kareem Hunt, 5'11", 201 pounds. So we have a 3-inch height advantage for Kareem Hunt. We have a 5-pound weight advantage for Ray Rice. Ooh, I wish Maurice Jean-Drew beat a fucking woman so we could throw him in here.
That would be perfect.
Oh, he would whoop their ass. I'd put him as minus 500. Kareem Hunt, Ray Rice. Kareem Hunt is 23 years old. Ray Rice is 31.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm going to do. Let's break down the videos, right? We have Kareem Hunt. He didn't really do anything to that girl, per se.
He gave a push and a kick.
Push, a kick, not compared to Ray Rice. Relatively speaking, Ray Rice threw down a haymaker. So we know what he's capable of, right? Like if this was a wrestling match, I would say,
and that was with his left hand.
Kareem Hunt's a grappler. Ray Rice looks like he's got the stand-up game down.
He's a brawler.
Right.
He threw his hips into it. He standard textbook punch.
That being said, Ray Rice, 31. He does have the low center of gravity. He's a little smaller. I still go with Kareem Hunt, minus 190. So for all y'all that are not gamblers, minus 190 means you are technically a 1.9 to 1 favorite. So you'd have to bet $190 to win $100. On the bet, that would put Ray Rice as about plus 170, 165 or something like that.
In that range.
Yeah, with a little bit of the juice. So that would means for every $100 you bet, you would win 160 or 170. So plus means you're the underdog. Minus means you're the favorite. Kareem Hunt. What did I say? Kareem Hunt minus 190.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
No, that's a good matchup. Go ahead, Max.
I'm gonna go with the power and Ray Rice. I like the odds too.
I'm with you.
The age, it makes me a little nervous, but the power. I saw the punch. I felt the punch when I saw the punch. So that was it for me. Kareem Hunt, he doesn't scare me.
Kareem Hunt does not scare me at all.
He doesn't scare me.
Ray Rice went to Rutgers. Okay, Rutgers. I'm only saying that because we live in New Jersey, so I got.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does that mean he's a better fighter?
It means nothing. He's from New York, though.
Okay.
He's from New York. He's got to have some tough. Even though he's from New Rochelle, it doesn't really count.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Ray Rice because I'm a power over finesse guy.
Okay.
So
well, I'm gonna break that, and I'm gonna go with Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. Okay.
You know why?
Fair.
Kareem Hunt's been underrated his whole career. his whole life. You know the reason why he wasn't a high draft pick? You know the reason people didn't like him? Because of his intangibles were the things you couldn't put on paper. He wasn't a 40-yard dash guy. He didn't have the biggest size. None of those things. But you know when those are going to come out? In the fucking fight. I think he takes Ray Rice down. I think he has an all-around game. I think he's well-rounded, like an NFL running back that he is. People didn't know about it. They're like, I don't know if I buy into this guy. He wasn't the fastest. He wasn't the tallest. He wasn't the biggest. And I think you guys are mesmerized by the punch.
You're laying the juice.
I'm laying the juice on Kareem Hunt.
That's fair.
I think Kareem Hunt can deliver the kicks. We've seen it. I think he can box. He's got the reach.
You know what? That's actually a really good point. He's got the whole package. We're going UFC, cage style fight.
Well-rounded.
You need it both.
Yeah.
You need punching ability.
The metrics aren't there. The measurables aren't there. But Kareem Hunt's got heart.
Yeah.
Kareem Hunt's got heart.
I'm still going with Ray.
I'm going to go with Ray, too.
I think just one big haymaker.
I think Kareem's bitch.
He's going to crack Kareem Hunt's jaw.
This is unbelievable. This is a lock of the century. This is a fucking lock of the century. You guys are going to go Ray Rice here.
Yeah,
I'm going to go
I think Ray Rice he's got the better value.
Fucking idiots.
He's got the better highlight tape.
And
I don't know if I should call it
he's
a highlight
literally
tape,
been
but
inactive
I guess it is
for
at
like
this point.
5 years now. So he's well rested.
Kareem Hunt fat now. When was the last time you saw a picture of Ray Rice?
Fine.
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
it's not.
What are you talking about?
When Kareem Hunt's in good shape, he's just playing football 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and he was getting beat up.
What do you mean he was getting beat up? He was leading Max to the playoffs before he wasn't in the playoffs.
Oh yeah,
anymore.
did we talk about that?
We went over the playoff thing.
So
already.
Max was.
Did we?
So George needed to
I'm depressed.
go back to the bathroom.
Love that.
All right, so your picks are mine are Booger. Who did I pick?
Thielen. No,
Booger.
I think we went Bill. We all went Bill.
Yeah, Booger.
Yeah, we
Bill,
did.
No, we all
Ray.
took Thielen.
We did the value. So I'm Booger, Thielen, Ray Rice. I'm gonna parlay them all because they're all underdogs.
I'm not taking Booger. I'm probably not going to bet on the first one. There's no value in Witten. That big of a favorite.
But Vegas made a mistake.
I'll take a titty teaser on that
For
one.
the
and give me
parlay,
good
it would
odds
be
with
worth
Witten.
it.
Okay. Not when you know Booger's gonna win. By the way, little off topic. Could you imagine a Booger, John Gruden duo in Monday Night Football?
John Gruden needs to fight somebody. He needs to be in Manduel.
We could do that next week. We'll have to think of a good matchup.
Khalil Mack.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? That would be the biggest favorite of all time.
Dude, I
think
value on Gruden.
It's a good matchup.
Gruden's a psycho.
There's no value in a dead bet.
Gruden is a psycho.
I like the matchup because of who they are, but
Maybe we need to
there's a
skew the
chance.
rules. Maybe they can't just be straight up UFC fights. Maybe they need to be something else.
John
Box
Gruden with a
kinda thing.
handgun versus Khalil Mack with
no
nothing.
guns.
Max still the
No
odds-on
guns.
favorite.
You guys forget upsets happen. February 3rd, 2008, the 18-0 Patriots went to Glendale, Arizona to take on the 10-6 New York Giants.
What was the line on that game?
14.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Giants were 2 touchdown underdogs.
Jeez.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Drop a little comment. Type something down below in the comment section. Let us
What
know.
do you think of our picks?
Who you think would win?
Who do you think would win? Who do you want to?
Maybe some future matchups.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. Give us some future matchups.
Who do you want us to feature on Manduel? And what we're gonna do, we're gonna start writing all the different segments that we have in our head on the board. And going forward, once we have like 20 of them on there, we're gonna start throwing fucking darts over there. Whatever one we land on, we're just gonna go off the rip, right off the top of the head. It's gonna turn into an improv show, I think. For now, we have to load up that board. So if y'all got any good segment ideas, let us know, and we will take it to the league committee.
Do you get it?
Do you do you get it?
Do you get it?
Shut your mouth.
Whoop.
All right, it's time to make some fucking money, baby. These are the hashtag LOTCs, baby. The locks of the century and the titty teasers. Snacks. When he's not hungry for food, okay, he wants a low-calorie snack. He snacks on them titty teasers, baby.
Titties.
Let's go over
teasers.
last week's games. I took Buffalo minus 3.5 against the Jets and ended up losing. So 0-2 in the locks of the century. Boys, how'd we do last week besides me?
I took the Broncos -6 or -5.5, depending on where you saw it. Just going with my theme of the weekend, it lost.
Well, you two negative Nancy dwelling assholes who lose our followers money. I made the money. Colts +4.5. Lock of the millennium.
You did. You put a fucking millennia on that.
Yeah, I did.
Well, we didn't set the rule prior to it, but I think going forward, locks of the millennium should count as 2 games towards your record.
Week short. But you're right.
Right?
They should.
I
that-
kind
that's-
of want
that's it.
to give that to you, but we
Starting
didn't.
from now
We
on.
didn't know.
prior
We didn't
to.
do it. We'd do it now.
Okay. So the records.
I am 1-1.
1-1.
0-2 for our
What was that?
for our leader. 0-2.
I'm in the playoffs.
These titty teasers, I hit my first one 2 weeks ago with ease.
You saw his first pair of tits 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I gave the cherry back last week. I told you to take Philly plus 14. That covered with ease. Told you to take the Giants plus 12.5. Jesus fuck, that was. And then I told you to take the Steelers at a pick'em.
Do you hear what happened? Like the reason Big Ben didn't go back in the game?
They thought it was over. They thought they would beat him.
Like he was getting X-rays on his rib. He was getting X-rays on his ribs within Oakland in the fucking stadium. I guess wherever it was, the machine in which he was supposed to get the X-rays from was broken. It wasn't working, so it took them.
So Gruden malfunctioned it.
Yeah, so it took far longer than it was supposed to.
Well,
that's
that's
why
just-
I didn't go back in the game.
Wait a minute, that's an asterisk.
No, it's not.
No.
That's a fucking asterisk.
If you bet money on that game, do you think the fucking sports betting site is giving you your money back? No.
No.
If I make a complaint, it might.
That's
Okay,
just,
well, once that happens, then you can bring it back to the fucking committee and we'll
Yeah.
deny it, and then you could still
Oakland's
run a
just
mile.
done.
All right. Here's what I'm going to say.
Taking care of anything
Suck
there.
my dick, both of you.
Okay.
So I told you to take the Steelers at a pick'em. Didn't work out. I have two rules. Don't bet on the Giants. Don't bet against the Oakland Raiders. Not in a teaser. You can bet the Giants in a teaser. You can't bet them straight.
Okay.
So,
anyways, wait, hold on. Let's touch back on that titty teaser. So you had something on the line there.
fuck.
yeah.
This is all on video. This is all live.
Yeah, it's
that's
not
the
like we
thing.
can't just go back to last week's and take a look and watch you make a
Yeah,
bet.
we're actually gonna replay this right now.
Anyway, 3-team 10-point titty teasers. It's as easy as this. You're going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers -1. You're going to take the Philadelphia Eagles plus 14. And you're going to take the New York Giants plus 12.5. There is nothing in this world that's going to be easier than collecting that money if you hit that teaser.
Two NFC.
When you hit that teaser. This teaser is not going to lose. It's actually going to... There is
win.
a 0% chance this titty teaser loses.
Wow.
Lock it down.
I can't wait for you to lose all.
Record that.
It's fucking.
Play it
recorded.
next
There's a
week.
reason there's a camera right there.
Oh, yeah.
Record that.
Yeah, I am telling you, I'll bet you everything. I'll run a mile on camera if that titty teaser loses.
Oh my god, I love this.
Deal.
And I don't even think
I
you
like
could
it.
last a mile.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Well, I'm jogging. I'm not sprinting it.
Yeah, you couldn't even walk a mile.
You can do whatever you want.
Can I have
as long
water
as
in
it's
my
a
hand?
mile.
Sure.
Deal if this loses. Bet.
Deal.
Bet.
Bet.
I don't know what the fuck we have.
Well,
for
it's empty, but yeah, sure. I mean,
Y'all heard it.
So y'all saw
wow, that was crazy. See that? You hear what you said?
it. What a good time. When was the last time you ran a mile? When was the last time you exercised?
Well, I used to go to gym a lot. Like, this was probably like a year ago. I was going every day.
I remember you actually getting into a little phase.
I
yeah.
was. I was actually in pretty good shape. And then I got a job.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, you know, I still eat a lot of snacks. I didn't really care about a nutrition plan. Sorry, babe.
Does Kristen watch these?
She watched the last one.
100%.
Yeah.
She probably
That's
doesn't.
why I stopped saying cunt.
Love that.
Sorry. Oh, yeah. About the last time I ran a mile was probably senior year of high school, about 8 years ago. So,
Oh my God.
Better lace those shoes up.
like Eli Manning, I'm a man of my word.
When are we going to do this?
That's up to you. You run the goddamn thing.
I mean, we only need, what, an hour?
I will
How
not
long is it
dis-
going to take you to run a mile?
No, it'll probably take me about 8 minutes. 8 minutes.
No
way.
shot.
I'll say 8 minutes.
You're not going under 8 minutes.
Bet.
8 minutes is no chance.
Bet.
I'll bet on that.
Yeah, what can we bet now?
All right,
know.
8.5 minutes. Bet.
No, we said 8. You,
You keep
fucking
changing
cunt.
it.
No, I disagree.
We literally just heard it out of your mouth. 8 minutes. What's the bet?
We're going to involve all of us here.
Okay.
All right.
If I run a mile in under 8 minutes, my seat changes to Max's.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
I don't know what that has to do with 3 people.
I
'cause
want
I'm
to
not
be.
in-
I want to be right in front.
No one wants to look at you.
No shot.
I promise you, no one wants to see your face the whole time.
You know what? You're probably right. Before I run the under 8 minute mile, we will come up with something.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be right now.
I might say that you have to turn around the entire episode. if you
That
don't
would
get it,
suck.
and look into the corner. the
That
whole
would
time.
really suck. I might not agree to that. We will figure it out. So I'm a man of my word, and I will do it. That being said, Nick, LOTC, what do you got?
Can one of you guys start?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll start. Segue in. I just told you I don't ever bet on the Giants straight. I'll bet them in a titty teaser, but let me tell you something.
I'm so pissed right now.
I hate him.
I'm betting them this week, baby.
I'm-
Woo! Let me tell you something, because I'm the fraud of all frauds, motherfucker. We're
Facts.
on a run. We are 5-8. We have playoff scenarios, playoff implications. We're playing Marcus Mariota. They're coming to the Meadowlands. That guy sucks. Derrick Henry's a fluke. We have Eli Manning. We have Say God Barkley. Take the Giants -3. LOTC. Don't even think twice. And let me tell you something. When they win by more than 3 points, you come back and you thank me. You tweet at me. You write in the comments. You thank me.
I wonder if anyone's taken any of our picks.
They should.
They
Hope
shouldn't.
not.
They should. They should have taken the Colts. And since I'm here, and I already ruined one of my rules, let's throw out a quick 3-team 10-point Teddy teaser. Titty teaser. Teddy. Jesus
Teddy
Christ.
Bruschi titty teaser, baby.
Teddy.
Love that.
Here's what we got. While you're there, don't stop. Take the Giants +7. Very simple. Literally one of the most simplest things.
Loading up the Giants.
All in. Seattle Seahawks +4. Very, very simple.
Like that.
New England Patriots +10. Lock it in. Just please say thank you when you're done. That's all you need. I probably cost you a mortgage or two on the last titty teaser. So if you're interested, buy out another mortgage and put it all on that, because that's not going to lose. And neither is the Giants. Lay the juice on the Giants money line. Lay them -3. Do alternative spread -10. This team can't lose.
You're just telling everyone to put their entire fucking
Yeah,
life on the
just-
Giants.
Yep.
This is out
Bet
of
your
control.
bank account on the Giants.
Every single thing you have.
You know what's the best part about
sound
this is
advice.
they already have the lineup, which means that OBJ playing or not playing is a zero effect on it. That's the crazy part about it. That's not a knock. I'm just.
Can somebody quickly look up if Mike Vrabel was on the 2007 New England Patriots team?
And you already know this.
I didn't want to look it up because I know the answer.
Yeah.
Last time Mike Vrabel played the
You know he's going
Giants,
somewhere with this.
he was on the New England Patriots.
Yeah, Max. Wait, can I interrupt you real quick? Do you give a fuck about
No.
what he's saying?
Oh, no.
No, you don't.
No, I
oh,
don't.
that's a crazy
It's
fucking
weird.
similarity.
Funny how
between
that
us.
works.
Yeah, it's really funny because you're done. We're gonna mute your mic right now.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get the fucking soundboard going when we can finally do and you're done talking. Max, LTC.
So my LOTC last week didn't really
Lost.
work out too well because the Broncos. This week I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I'm going to go with the over in the 49ers and Seattle Seahawks game. And that over is 43.5. Now, the last time these two met, Seattle won 43-16.
They nearly covered it.
So pretty much covered by themselves, exactly. So, and I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore about anything, just because of what's been going on.
I was gonna say if I were you, I'd fade.
yeah.
Max.
I mean, I'm on a really hot losing streak right now, so
I would not feel comfortable taking the under on that game, but
well, it's because
I don't know if I could do a lock of the century right
it's a
now.
lock. Well,
First of all, I don't feel comfortable taking any under in the NFL.
Same,
But-
it's fucking un-American. First of all,
Life's too short. Shout out Big Cat. Life's
you want
too
me to
short
give you
bet
one?
the
I got
under.
one for you.
no, I don't want any of your fucking
I'm telling
picks.
you, it's a good one.
Why don't you just piggyback on mine?
Here's what we're gonna do. We're going lock of the millennium.
Well, hold on. You're gonna make a rule today, and then
We just agreed that is that okay?
+2.
Why is this like not? If I lose, I go down 0-4.
Can I change
Yeah.
my LTC then?
that's too late.
It's already too late. Lock of the
it.
millennium. We're gonna double down lock of the millennium by
whatever.
doubling down on the Bills. Bills -2.5 at home against Detroit. You heard it here. The Bills are covering that 2.5 points because they're gonna win 3-0. I think that's the game.
I will say, I'll tell you something.
Tre'Davious White locks down Kenny G, leading to your downfall in fantasy.
I'm not playing him.
He's in your lineup.
He's not going to be playing.
I'm going to make sure your lineup's locked. You're not moving him out. The Bills are locking this game down. Josh Allen is going to be the RB1 this week in fantasy, and we're going to hit that lock of the millennium. We're going to be 2-2. You guys are going to
might
be able
be.
to pay your mortgages, and we're good to go. I think I just fucking fuck you guys. Let's go.
I think the Bills are finding that groove,
They just lost to the fucking Jets.
but I think they're finding the groove. And
Whatever.
who circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills?
I'm so done with this.
No one. Why are you giving me the fucking finger? My team didn't blow a 74-point lead.
Max is so depressed right now.
I had no business winning on Sunday, or I guess it was last night. And guess who won?
The person who played against had no fucking defense.
Is that my fault?
No, but you had business winning because of that.
Adam Thielen had 1 point in the fourth quarter.
You don't play a game. You don't play. Your fantasy game doesn't matter for 3 quarters. This is the most absurd episode we've made so far.
By far.
It's so bad. I'm so pissed. Give us a thumbs down, please.
No, I disagree. We
Yeah,
started off slow,
please
and then
go
our
in the
last
comments.
2 segments, we really went into it.
Give us a thumbs down.
Let us know.
Just actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Thumbs
Talk-
down, make us get better. We fed off of Max's miserable energy.
Yeah, I'm
need more
sorry, guys.
motivation.
I really just give me a week, and I'm still alive. I'm just.
But we're here for you.
But I'm barely breathing.
Down in the dumps or not,
So-
we're here for you.
Well,
And root for a me and Nick final, because then you get a week fill
We need
of debauchery.
we need
I don't think
Andrew
I can
Luck.
handle another week talking about playoffs.
Andrew Luck to Eric Ebron, 17 touchdowns.
18.
I wouldn't completely say
Rule it
it
out.
can't happen. Yeah,
Eric
I mean,
Ebron literally does get 25 targets a game, so
25 targets. He'll probably run one in.
yeah, he might even throw one in.
To Andrew Luck. They've been running a lot of routes with Andrew Luck, man.
Huge.
Yeah.
I really want it to be us in the championship.
Me too.
Yeah, I think just, in general, it would be good for everything.
It would. You kind of blew the whole thing. We're all in the playoffs.
Yeah,
At
I
least
know.
one of us will be in the
Whatever.
championship.
Fuck me, right?
And you have the balls to wear a Denver Bronco hat.
That's a swaggy hat, though. I like
It
that.
is a pretty
It's good.
swaggy
hat,
hat.
right?
It's
Where'd you
old
get that?
school. I kind of like it.
Yo, this hat actually had
You got it at lids.
I had a Brock Osweiler sticker on this for like 3 years when he was the backup from draft, one of the drafts.
What do you mean had a Brock Osweiler sticker?
Max.
From a draft,
The fuck are you talking about?
from a fantasy football draft. I took it
okay,
off
okay.
and I stuck it on here because no one drafted Brock Osweiler. And I had it on this hat for like 3 years because he was the future.
How'd that future go?
It's gone. That's it.
Just like your future.
Did you see Brock Osweiler's reaction to the Miami touchdown?
No.
It was pretty funny. You gotta watch it.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
Yo, I got like Shane Falco hair right now, right?
You got
A
some
little
good flow going.
You do have a good flow.
I'm getting a cut tomorrow, so
Don't ever disrespect
Why?
Shane Flacco. though.
I just need to. It's been time.
How much you getting cut? You got
Like
some
all
gray
of
going
it.
on.
Yeah, oh yeah. Stressed.
I
That's all
reiterate,
from
Max
yesterday.
is a few years older than us.
Just
I was
from
gonna say,
yesterday.
that's you. That was black last week.
Yeah.
Now it's gray.
You don't look good.
I don't feel good. I don't look good. Guys, if you know any doctors, do you think therapists would actually seriously consider talking to someone about fantasy football? Like,
As long as you pay them,
Right?
They're like hookers, yeah.
but is that like an okay thing for me to do? You think if I actually went and
If you
sat
wanna
down?
I
waste-
don't give a shit.
if you wanna
No,
waste
I'm
your
asking
money.
you guys, not them. Like,
If you want to waste money, yes, I think it's.
You literally have an open platform to cry about fantasy football here.
But you want to go pay a therapist.
yeah, I just want to tell them what happened.
You just want to sit in a condensed room where they have soundproof doors and just cry it out.
You wish you could walk into a padded room and just fucking run into the walls repeatedly, don't you?
Oh my god, I want a rage room so bad.
Why don't you go back to the bathroom? We should never let him out.
Him in the bathroom, you against the corner. Let me run this motherfucker.
Whoa,
solo.
whoa, 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 whoa!
Did I say that out loud?
I gotta start training for this fucking
I
mile.
was just thinking. Sorry.
Imagine having to train for a mile.
I have to start training
Yeah.
for this mile.
Like really?
What would be the first step if you were about to train for a mile? Like, I want to know what you would personally do.
I've never been in the running business, but I have a treadmill at home.
Do you want multiple choice?
Give me multiple choice. I don't know anything
All right.
about this exercise shit.
I can give you. So off the top of my head, we'll go with stretch.
No.
Okay, so that was A. So not A. It's about all I got really. Stretch and
I'm not gonna stretch
And
before
then just
I run.
and then just don't die.
maybe like watch a YouTube video like
Of what?
form running.
No. All right.
You watch.
No.
No, I know how to.
Does anybody have suggestions about running a mile?
I do.
preparing
Watch
for it?
watch Vic Beasley run back that touchdown last week. Get you fucking amped up. You'll be good. You'll probably run a 6-minute mile.
Is that Vic Beasley of the 4-9 Atlanta Falcons?
That was Vic Beasley of the 4-7 Atlanta Falcons of the time.
Why don't I just watch Alec Ogletree intercept the ball and run it back for the 5-8 Giants?
Amp up. So mad. We're cutting this off. We're ending this now because I can't take any more of these.
Oh, I went the whole thing
fucking
without a rant.
podcast.
Thanks, Urban Meyer. Tune in next week for the next snacks, right? Fuck Urban Meyer. He's a fucking cunt.
You didn't even bring. You're putting your name to shame. To be honest with you, no snacks.
No snacks.
No snacks. Should we revoke his nickname?
That's what I meant to. I meant to bring that up before. I have fucking Ruffles right here. Where are they? I banked on my Ruffles being here.
The one sitting here from last week.
Yeah. Why
Last-
would they leave? Why
last week-
would snacks leave?
Because last week
'Cause
you
you're
said
leaving them with a
I'm gonna
fucking
bring
animal.
my own snacks, and then you actually went and you got a bunch of snacks. You took a picture,
I
showed
ate 'em.
us
I ate
all
'em.
the snacks.
I ate them all.
and didn't bring any of them.
I literally ate. I have one bag of popcorn left.
Snacks is a fraud. Hashtag snacks is a fraud. That's the end of the
Oh.
episode.
Do you
Please
see a
subscribe
fucking?
if you're
Do
new.
you see a
Comment-
microphone?
A microphone?
Fuck.
Yeah, I see a microphone.
Yeah,
A microwave.
Fucking
fucking
loser.
asshole. I got everything here.
Bye. Bye.
Whatever.